What's up, everybody? So this morning I saw a news story about a road rage incident that occurred in Humboldt Park in Chicago. So two women got into a physical altercation. One of the women pulled out a gun and shot the other woman several times, and that woman died. The other woman is now in jail. It's not worth it. With road rage, it is not worth it. I understand it can be frustrating. I don't like when people cut me off, but I'm not going to lie to you. I used to do stupid things myself in regards to road rage. The main thing that I would do if somebody cut me off, I would chase them for a short distance. What was my goal? I wanted to scare them. I wanted to, I guess, make them think twice about cutting me off. And now that I look back at that, that was really stupid because number one, you cannot control what other people do. People are going to do what they want to do. Something else that I've learned is that I think sometimes we get offended by things that people do. Sometimes we take things personally. Maybe they really needed to get over, and then again, maybe they were being a jerk, because some people are like that. They don't care. They will squeeze their way in. They'll do whatever, but it is not worth it getting into a physical altercation in regards to road rage. I think also, and I'm just speaking for myself, when I used to get angry and I would do things like that, I felt like I was powerless. I felt like I wasn't in control. And I guess by me reacting that way, that was my way of feeling like I had some type of control. It was a lot of things. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but there was some things going on in my life, and I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy with how certain things were going in my life at that time. But there's been so many stories about road rage and people getting into physical altercations and someone pulling out a gun and shooting someone else. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. There was even a story that I heard about earlier this year or last year. There was some type of road rage incident, and a young guy in his early 20s, I think, he pulled out a gun, shot into the other car. There was a child in the car, and that child died as a result of that. It's just not worth it. I can even remember years ago when I was driving and I was younger. Like I said, I did some things back then, and now I'm just like, I will never do that again. And I don't remember exactly what happened, if I was trying to get over or something. I cannot remember what happened, but the guy in the other car called me the B word, and I called him something back, and I said some more stuff, and he didn't say nothing else after that. So I guess I was just feeling like you're not gonna disrespect me, blah 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 blah, woo woo woo. But nowadays, people are just crazy. They will not have a second thought about pulling out a gun, blowing your head off, or doing some type of physical harm to you. That's why I keep saying it is not worth it. Now, when I drive, number one, I ask God to give me the strength and just help me to keep my focus on where I'm going. And that's what we all should do. Keep your focus on where you're going. It's a lot of miserable people out here. It's a lot of people, they love to feed off of your reactions. They want, some people enjoy seeing other people angry, upset. So a lot of times it's just best to stay focused, look straight ahead, don't make no eye contact with nobody. I am so serious. I am not playing. When I drive, I like keep a little bit of distance between other cars, because I don't. Well, another thing I don't like when people tailgate and be all close to you. Sometimes I feel like other people think they can try to control you or make you move out the way or try to intimidate you in a way. But yeah, no, it's not going to work. But again, the best thing to do out here on these streets is to just, pray and ask God to be with you. Because again, lots of people out here, they are mentally unstable, they are unhinged, and they will take your life without a second thought. So I just say be careful when you're out here. Don't engage with these people. Don't have no arguments. Don't get out your car to argue with somebody for what? Because and this was another thing that had occurred. Was this last month when I was driving? I think I was driving home. What happened? There was an accident, and so there was a police officer directing traffic to turn down like this little sad sad street, I guess that's what it was. And trying to think, I might have heard like a horn honk or something, so I don't know, maybe there was uh what do I want to say, I heard a horn honk, so maybe somebody was trying to go, or maybe two people were trying to go at the same time. I don't know what happened. It was behind me, so I didn't really see what it was. And then, well, no, it couldn't have been behind me. It must have been like up ahead. And then when I came past, I heard two men like in this open parking lot. They weren't really arguing. One was just really loud and was like, "You can't be coming over this way when I'm trying to do this, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Why y'all out here discussing?" And I was praying, please don't let one of these people pull out a gun and shoot the other one over something stupid. But it's like, focus on where you got to go. You don't have time to get out the car and start fighting somebody or start arguing about I have the right of way. Like whatever. My attitude now is like, look, you go ahead. I'ma just stay back here. And that's, you know what, that's another thing. I think sometimes people think if you're not always reactive or you're not always responding, that means you're weak. You're letting people run all over you. No, no, it's not. It's about being smart. It's about just realizing that certain things are just not worth your time. You don't need to get out of your car and confront another driver or engage and go back and forth. It's not necessary. So I just hope somebody out here hears this and just takes heed. I'm sorry for the woman that lost her life. I just wish she would not have gotten out the car to, like, confront or engage or whatever. Please be careful out here.